This is just part 2 of my Edith Street video. You've got Hungry Jack's on the corner. That's on the corner of Ernest Street and Edith Street. Then we come up on 8 PM. Now one of these places, this one here, is Vince Martin and Co. Used to be a, like, what do they call it? Stationery store. It was had all stationery, pens and papers and all that sort of stuff. You got the Gumloon restaurant, and you've got the denture clinic, and you got Coles across the road. Right. Along here there used to be Gypsies, and you've got the denture clinic. You've got Ray's Gents Barbershop. It's closed due to COVID, so they're not open at the moment, but there's your normal business hours. And that, give you a bit of a look. And here, there used to be Mac's Coffee Lounge. Oh yeah, Mac's Coffee Lounge. You got the Bendigo Bank. All this, like there was Chandler's Music along here. So that's the perfect gift, which was Mac's Coffee Lounge, like I said. You got the Bendigo Bank. And here, you got the tobacco shop. Now that used to be Harvey Norman Music, Chandler's Music before that. And you had the Continental Cafe and the Street Cafe. Now right here where you've got Innisfail Family Health, this green turquoisey sort of building, that was Chandler's when I first saw it. Very similar to Harvey Norman. And now it's Innisfail Medical. Give a bit of an idea. Surgery hours and all that. What doctors are there. Can't really see it because the reflections. Yeah, you get the idea. And you've got A&A Realty, and up here used to be Perry's Cake Shop, and there was also a bike store. When I first saw this, there was a bike store here where the Nova Unisex salon is, and yeah, now this is Joe Valor Insurance Brokers, but this was Perry's Cake Shop. And here, the basement, was a restaurant way back. It's been a nightclub. It was the Innisfail Soup Kitchen, which is no longer in existence, which was run by the Christian Outreach Centre and then Harvest Church. Yeah, I didn't know Joe Vallis was there. It's a new one on me. It's changed. Then we got Bob Catter's, which is the A.S. Malik Corner. Do I remember this is a huge billboard in the 90s before this building was built, and a big tree. I don't know if anyone remembers that. But yeah, and looking across to Real Famishes Cafe. If you want to see all down there, look at part 1. So we're going across the road to the end of part 2. This one won't be as long because it's not as big an area to cover. So we're looking back down towards the mobile service station, all that sort of direction. This is Kalana Pharmacy. When I first saw it, it was Angie's Sewing Centre. And this is Owen Street. I don't see any videos about that. Have a look at the Innisfail playlist. There's heaps of photos of all these different areas over the years on old and new Innisfail photos. And as in that N symbol that looks like an 8, here's some nice flowers to have a bit of a look at. Owen Street towards Innisfail Food Emporium, the Taxi Rank, Commonwealth Bank, places like that, Malik's Furniture, Westbury's, and the Chinese Joss House is down that way. You can go that way to go to the Innisfail Pool. You get to the end of this street and turn right, and you'll find the Innisfail Town Pool, Memorial Baths, and all that. So, and that way you can go to Coles and the Rising Sun Centre. And if you go right up to the top of that hill there, take a right, and you can head up to the Catholic Church. Which you'll see in my Rankin Street video. So let's go down here. This used to be Dom's Fun Foods, and then it was just called Dom's after a while. Be careful of these tiles when they're wet, they can be quite slippery. And you've got EB Games, so that used to be Dom's Fun Foods. And you've got a barber shop here. So we'll look across, show the other side of the road as well. And you've got Australia Post Box. Here you've got the barber shop, and then you've got, I don't know what this is called, it's got no name on it, but it has a lot of clothes, Indigenous style stuff in there, and Jamaican and whatever else. That's looking up through the main part of town, and so on. Then you got the Coles car park here, Coles supermarket, which used to be all sepoys along here. But yes, be careful along here when it's wet. This can be quite slippery. All these, any sort of tiles like this that you see around town, you need to be very careful walking on. So this is Coles supermarket. You can see the Shire Hall over the back there, which the entrance to that is in Rankin Street. So, across there. Oh, one place I forgot to mention there, where that APM Employment Services is, used to be Don Lane's Video World, and then he moved and become Plains Video. When his business moved into the new shop, became Plains Video. And this used to be the Innisfail Hotel, where Jack's is, and there was also a music store where you could buy musical instruments and sheet music and all that, and all the accessories. So we're coming up on this Sepoys Corner that I mentioned before. Have a look at the nice flowers and stuff along here. It's really nice. So it's really nice flowers along. And that way there's King George Park, which certain times of the month they have markets in the park in the mornings. Doesn't go very long, it's all like 7-8 o'clock in the morning through till about midday. So this is your Sepoy Corner. There's your Coles with your times on it. 8 AM till 9 PM Monday to Friday. 8 AM till 5 PM on Saturday, and Sunday 9 AM till 6 PM. It's very hard to read the way they've done it. So we'll go for a bit of a look down Ernest Street here. We won't go too far down. Your King George Park on your left. So this is more of a historical look around the area more than directions, but it shows you what's here now and talking about what used to be here. That gives you a bit of an idea. This is through the Coles car park, the way it is now. Just giving a bit of a look.